a exciting long run day because I'm doing a long run workout, which is also my first non-treadmill workout in about 2.5 weeks. So as I said in my last video, I had some hiccups. It's been a little bit rocky, but I'm very excited to get a nice combo long run workout in today. Should be fun. So today is a long run day, so I'm having a bagel. I do not have a bagel before every long run, but after this I might have to because this was literally so delicious. It blew me right out of the water. I topped this one with cream cheese, cinnamon, and maple syrup. Such a combo. That's so good. Then we headed to the long run. It was a little bit cold today, but it was clear and sunny, and we were going running, so I had zero complaints. Aaron getting roped into the workout today.
Yeah, we'll see. First workout in a month, so we'll see. It's a little cold. I'll sandbag it, so I'm on just regular pegs. She's in super shoes. What's our view on
I'm clearly out for blood today. That's the thing, is that I just want to bring the pain. So super shoes from the gun.
Aaron's getting some PTSD. We've had some pretty insane battles out here.
Oh, Aaron, I have heard about some of these runs. You are not leading today. We're not dropping 450s 4 miles in.
Yeah, that was probably better than any race I've ever done, but that's okay.
I forgot.
So getting right into it, let's consider this video my ode to long runs, because I think long runs are just the premier type of run / workout that you could ever do. They are, don't even get me started. They are so fun and so good. So today, being a long run workout combo, it was literally the best thing that could ever happen to me. And with the hiccups I've had lately, I was super excited, extra grateful, extra thankful to be on this run and feeling good doing it. We did a 4.5 mile warm up before starting the 12-minute threshold reps just because it was a 14-mile long run, so we figured might as well extend the warm up a little bit, get some extra miles in before we got going. Then we started the reps. We thought we were in a really good spot on the trail where the footing would be good, but it turns out it was immediately horrible. There were puddles and ice, and it was super muddy, and the traction was horrible. It was a little bit treacherous, but look at me, I am just fearlessly leading this pack. Anyways, the first rep was also a net uphill. There were a couple small kind of steep hills, and then there were also some longer gradual ones. So overall, this first rep, I knew it was going to be a little bit slower than what my goal was. Yeah, the first mile was 5:51, which wasn't what I was hoping for, but I also wasn't panicking because I knew that the conditions, as seen here, were not ideal for running fast or threshold, so I was chilling. I also forgot to mention that Alex Ostberg and Eric Vanderels are also on this run with us. So all three of the guys here are Spencer's friends, but I've met them all and they're kind of my friends now at this point. I hope that they would consider me their friend, but I haven't confirmed. But anyways, they were doing the first part of my workout with me, which was super nice, but their workout was different than what mine was. So they flipped a little bit early because they had a 30-minute tempo instead of 2x12. And then it was just Aaron and I duking it out here on the trails, me in super shoes, him in his sandbag pegs. Our second mile was a little bit faster, and once we got onto this trail, we really started moving. Like our last little bit was 5:23, and it didn't feel any harder. It just felt really smooth and nice, which made me excited for the second rep. At the beginning of this run, you may have also seen me put on a heart rate monitor because I have been utilizing that through my training so that I can get an accurate idea of how difficult the running is and what zone I am in. My training lately, I have been using the COROS arm heart rate monitor because it's super comfortable, it's easy to put on, fits super well for any size of arm, and it doesn't scratch or itch like a traditional chest strap heart rate monitor, but it still provides the really accurate data that I need for my training. For example, during a workout, it provides instant feedback on how my heart rate changes on a rep and during the rest, and it also shows me during my cross training whether I'm in the correct effort zone. A lot of the time when I'm cross training, I'm trying to mimic either an easy run or a running workout, so it's really helpful to have heart rate data that is actually accurate and helps me be able to optimize all aspects of my training. In addition, I can use this heart rate data to accurately calculate my strain so that I can have a more full understanding of both the fatigue and recovery throughout my training. If you'd like to try any COROS products, including the heart rate monitor and watch that I use, just head to the link in my description. Going into the second rep, I already had 7 miles in my legs, but I actually felt a lot better at the start of this rep than I did the first one. Sometimes it just takes me a little while to warm up into a workout, and in this case, that was definitely true. Also, comment thanks Spencer because he literally ran this entire workout holding the camera and filming, so definition of a superstar. The first mile of this rep was 5:28, and it really didn't feel faster than when we were running 5:36 pace or 5:51 pace, so that was really promising, and Aaron and I just kind of kept playing off of each other, picking up the pace slightly, just making this rep a little bit of a progression run, and even when we were going faster, it didn't feel harder, it just felt smooth and nice, which is such an empowering feeling and something that I 100% just work for constantly in running. Like that feeling of just being strong and fast, there is nothing better. So that second mile of the rep was 5:17, and then we just had about a quarter mile to go until we got to the 12 minutes, but that quarter mile was again in the treacherous terrain, so a little bit slower, but didn't really matter. Overall, it was really great and the workout felt good, went by quick, and I had a lot of fun. Afterwards, we got right back into the long run and just started jogging back to the car for a total of 14 miles. At this point, I was feeling good, and so I was kind of being that horrible person that one steps on the run because they're just a little bit antsy and really want to go. But what can I say? I was revved up from that workout and just so excited to get going. This workout was super promising, and I really hope that this can be the beginning of a stretch where I actually get some momentum and don't have any hiccups along the way. I know that's not always realistic, but I really want to be able to get some consistent training under my belt before this 10K. We just finished the run. It was pretty good, you know. The first part was like really rocky and there were a lot of puddles, so we kind of got slowed down, but it felt really good and it went by super fast. You know, Aaron was just crushing it out there. Overall, it was fun. What'd you think, Spence?
I had a terrible time when I was filming in the middle, but overall, went by quick.
After that, we headed back to Spencer's house and made some brunch, and then we drove to Boston and just spent the rest of that day and the next few days celebrating the holidays with Spencer's family and, of course, with Georgie, including taking him on a run and also him having his first ever pup cup, which was one of the most adorable things I have ever witnessed in my life. So I figured I should probably share it. So here you go. Let's take a moment. I mean, look at that guy. Anyways, that's all for now, folks.